Mr. Geo at Drag Week. What in the heck?
First time.
The second Real Street Supra at Drag Week.
Yeah. Jay did it 2 years ago. My first time. So.
And you brought the entertainment. I see Jay's here.
Of course.
You guys ready for it?
Yeah, we're just doing some last minute swap from a Honda. We had to get the horn from the Civic put it on the Supra because
to pass the hot rod tech.
If you don't have a horn, it's not a street car.
That's right.
So it's gonna be official street car after this.
Love it. No, after Friday it'll be an official street car.
There you go.
Well, after seeing you guys with J-Rod's Supra, I have no doubt you guys will make it to the end. It's gonna be awesome to watch.
Hopefully it won't be as adventurous as that one, but
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Tell me what's the combo under the hood.
Yeah, so it's Brian Crowder 3.2 liter billet crank. It's basically our RS 2000 engine, so it's got all shelf parts. You know, basically our CP pistons, Brian Crowder cams, Brian Crowder billet crank. We run PHR dry sump, precision. Right now it's on a Pro Mod 88. Before, when we went 703, I had a Pro Mod 83. So
it's got a new turbo.
Yeah, M&M TH400 with a Pro Torque converter. It does run a 4-link system. We wanted to get something that was reliable, and I think we've proven that was the best choice because the car does what it's supposed to do every time, thankfully. You know? And
to be knocking on the doors of 6s, you gotta have a serious suspension.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell me again what this car is all about. It's one of the quickest Supras in the world.
Yeah,
it's flying.
You know, we didn't build it to be the quickest Supra. We're not after that.
No.
We're trying to basically just have a really fast street car. Not a daily driver by any sense. It doesn't have heated seats or cooled seats or any fancy stuff like that, but it's a car that's treatable. It has a full wet block, so it has no cement or anything like that. We have a air-to-air intercooler, alternator, just a car that can be driven on the street.
It's simpler than a race car.
Something that can actually function as a street car, and an event like this is the event where you prove that.
Yeah.
Jay did it 2 years ago, and after I saw that, I just I wanted to experience that. So here we are. I mean, it's gone to 703, so the goal is by the end of the year to run a 699. I don't think we'll have it at this event. We're just trying to make it through the week. If we could run low 7s, that would be amazing.
You drive it quite a bit?
Yeah. I mean, the other day we actually did kind of funny. I towed a jet ski with it, and
I saw that.
Everyone was like, "Oh, he won't take it to the ramp. That was just for the picture." No, you guys will see. I actually took it on the ramp. You'll see it.
Well, here you're on the wait list to get in, and they haven't turned anybody away yet, so we're crossing our fingers. But I'm sure we'll be seeing it.
I missed it by a couple hours. Within a couple hours, I was like 250 on the wait list. This race is insane. It's going to be cutting it down to the wire, but we'll know here in a couple hours. So hopefully we'll have some good news, and we'll run all week, and I'm sure we'll see each other all week.
All right. Good luck.
Right, thank you.
Yay, you made it. Woo! That's a good partial pass, I'd say. Hey, 7 on the first pass?
Yeah.
I know it's not the number you want, but...
Yeah, I know. I don't know what went wrong there. We're still waiting for Jay to pull the log to figure out. They didn't want to do a burnout.
I saw that.
Had to do some things, but then I regrouped, but I don't know if it got in my head or what, but I started going left, so I didn't want to risk it. I just let off and got back on just to save the pass some, at least 7.7.
You got a good slip to lock in for today, at least.
Yeah, but we're going to try. We're not satisfied with that. I mean, we know that even on a terrible pass, the car will go 7.3. So we're going to try it again, and after that, we'll get on the road. So.
Sweet. Awesome. Good luck on the next one.
Thanks.
Thank God you brought your football.
Huh?
Thank God you brought your football.
The world record holding world fastest football.
So over here is a Hot Rod Magazine's impound lot. This is where the fastest cars are picked to sit here for the day and only be touched by the driver and the passenger co-driver with them. On Drag Week, you're not supposed to have anyone follow you to fix your car, haul supplies for you. Competitors can help you out if they happen to be cruising around with you or whatever, but this is basically the scrutineering where they keep an eye on you. So these are some of the top contenders in each of the classes, and once they make it through the race day, get their pass in, they're ready to go, they get a sticker on their car saying they survived Hot Rod's impound lot. So we're gonna check in with these guys, see what their plans are for today, and that's it. If you're an impound, that means they're doing good.
Yeah.
Or they just don't like you.
Yeah, they're doing good. So,
how was the drive? You guys enjoy the rain?
yeah, it was okay. I mean, there were some disturbing allegations from the Australians that the Outback restaurant doesn't serve organic,
Fosters?
free-range kookaburra wings. But other than that, it was easy.
What tires were you guys driving on?
We got some sweet Futura 275/60s.
Oh, you got some legit tires, huh?
Yep.
Alright, that's a good idea. But you're from Florida, you know what rain's like.
Yeah, it's fine.
Where are you guys at in the class?
I think second. So I think number 1 is 7.6 and we're 7.7, so we're close.
Right behind us.
Just gotta make it down the track today.
Yep. Well, you're here early, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Next pass, we got a treat. I've got GoPros on both of these cars. We have what should be the quickest Supra ever on Drag Week. Probably quick, well, it will be the quickest import. 6-second cable is running 7.0 against Doc McIntyre, the quickest naturally aspirated car ever on Drag Week as well. This is gonna be awesome. 811 naturally aspirated. That is nuts.
It's a 908 for Geo.
Supra made it another day. I like your little snorkel.
Yeah, you like that?
Is that to help not kill you in the cab?
Oh man, there's definitely more years off my life after the first night. Like there's fuel in my lungs.
I'm sure.
It actually isn't good.
It's one thing racing with it. You're only in there for...
Well, it was definitely a complete oversight on my part, because if I was thinking it through, and if we do this again, I'll have a nice little 3-inch muffler and whatnot, because it's also loud.
Yeah.
But it's actually a lot better. Eric Yost, the Custom by Biggin guy, he's got like this storage container full of pipes, and he dug that out and passed it to me. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
A lot of people got helped out at his shop last night.
yeah, man.
He's a badass.
He is. He's a good dude. Man, driving over that mountain was not cool.
No?
The transmission was pissed off.
It was a beautiful view.
Oh, it was, but the you know, it's a little engine, drag strip gearing,
Oh, yeah.
just climbing a mountain.
Happened, I guess.
I told
don't
him
know.
I said, as soon as you let off the trans brake, let off the gas and then floor it again. So he was anticipating the pedal. Well, the small tire cars that went down before us didn't go well. So I said, as soon as you let off the button, just let off the gas. I said, this is going to sound stupid, but let off the gas and then floor it again. And the timing was pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, we'll make it happen.
Cool. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, man.
Getting ready to lanes right now is Gio from Real Street out of Florida. He's the quickest import ever on Drag Week right now. He hasn't completed a Drag Week because this is his first year. But this car's capable of 6-second pass. Hasn't done it yet. 7.0 something is the quickest so far. Quite the pass you wanted, but
we'll take it and move on.
Yeah.
The car was spinning all through first gear apparently.
Seriously?
I was like, what the hell is happening? Like, I'm like, well, let me just get down the track.
Still pulled off a 7.
Yeah, and that's enough. Like I said, we're just trying to finish this week. Tomorrow in Atlanta, we'll just give it everything we got and just at least try to run a number, you know? But if we can finish with a 7 average ET, I'd be happy with that.
That's impressive.
I mean, this week is way harder than anybody can imagine. I mean, I honestly, it's a great experience, but wow. I mean, yesterday we got on the road early. I'm like, oh, we're gonna finally be able to get to the hotel, take a shower, and go to dinner. Nope, not happening. So today's ride's gonna be brutal. It's like 250 miles. So we're gonna get on the road.
It's the longest one of the week. And
it is.
At 9:30, we've got another like, what, 6 or 7 hours of racing, but you know what it's like having to get to the next city.
You gotta get on the road as early as possible, so we're just gonna take the 7 and go.
So, what's Jay thinking?
Jay is thinking about driving to Georgia.
Yep.
Yeah. I had the nitrous off, and I made a mistake, and it wouldn't do a burnout. So, fixed that, and then just turned the nitrous off, and ran it down real soft. But it was still hiking the tire in first. You could see the...
Yeah, he said it was spinning.
Yeah. We're blessed with a good service at Orlando, and, you know, I'm struggling with the surface, that's all.
Oh,
but a nice soft 7. We're going to move on to Atlanta and hope the surface is better. There's not a lot of adjustability. You know, you have... When this car is fast, it's because at less than a second in, it's all happening. You know, and it's magical. But this is not magical. No, I'm happy with it. We had to stop yesterday and cool the trans once on those mountain roads, but that was a badass drive.
Yeah, beautiful roads.
Badass drive. It kind of puts the whole thing in perspective when you're, you know, the things you don't think about when you're driving your Prius around, like. You know, you and your buddy are driving around in a 7-second car, you know, around the country. That's badass.
After a few days, it seems normal.
Just the cars that come out for this are just amazing cars. Amazing cars. Like that Linko and the Brufrac and stuff. Like,
yes.
Where else can you come out and see that? And that guy's doing it, you know? He's out motoring around.
I know.
So,
like badass. The 7-second Supra that's about to be a 6-second Supra.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that idiot. You did it! Almost! Congrats on making the drive.
Man, how intense was that yesterday?
Yeah!
I mean,
I thought the first mountain drive was bad.
No, yesterday was heavy.
Definitely
but what an incredible experience.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. I said, oh, once you leave North Carolina, it's all downhill.
Nope. Minus the uphill part.
Minus the uphill. Yeah, but we made it. And then the rain came at the perfect time.
Yeah?
Got all worked out.
Cooled everything down?
Oh, yeah. We were happily getting rained on.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see your shirt. Here it is.
That's going to be an 849 for Doc and a 933 for Gio.
I know it's not the number you wanted, but you completed Dragway. You realize that?
Yeah.
That's badass.
We're gonna try it again though. Just
I know you'll be back
just
up
to
there.
see. But I mean, yeah. getting here, making it down the track. I mean, you have no idea the stress this engine has been through this week.
Let that sink in.
It's gonna be really hard to describe it to people because whenever Jay explained it to me the first time, it was just like, okay, I get it. I mean, I drive the car on the streets. Not a big deal.
Yeah, they made it look easy.
Yeah, but it's not at all. Yeah, especially this part of the country, it just completely tears apart these cars. So
you're
I'm
not
happy
used
either
to the
way.
elevation
No matter what,
changes.
I'm super stoked for this week. So
Amazing.
yeah, hopefully we can try to put together a pass just to really go on a happy note. But either way, I'm good.
Hell yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Quickest import on Drag Week ever.
Fastest 2012 Honda Civic SI horn in the world.
Up, Jay. How fast is it? You guys got to feel way better about that.
Yeah, the first run was demoralizing after fighting through yesterday.
But you got to get a security run in there just to complete the week.
Well,
then take a deep breath.
We went down real slow. It spun terribly. I just turned the nitrous off and put the boost in over 2 seconds, and it stayed together.
The quickest import on Drag Week ever, and you averaged a 7-second average?
Yeah. It's an iconic car. We did it. Really cool car. I mean, people just, you don't expect to see this stuff out there on the road. There were people yesterday that looked confused.
Yeah.
Didn't know what they were looking at. It was spaceship.
I think there's a lot of people in this parking lot that don't know what they're looking at too.
Yeah. No, it's a really cool week. Really happy with it. And I'm glad I got to do it with Gio, and I look forward to next year for sure.
Well, all these roads, I mean, I've never really done anything like this. I mean, it's freaking beautiful.
That's right, you're a Drag Week virgin.
Yeah. Well,
and you completed your first one.
This area, I mean, I talked to some of the hot rod guys, and they said this is the most challenging one as far as elevation changes. Everybody else is always flat. So every car went through it. It wasn't just this one. We saw cars on the side of the road with us just cooling down just because it was crazy.
I looked, there was 78 cars yesterday that had dropped out, not including today. So it might be close to 100. That might be a new record high. That was a rough week.
No, that was a grueling drive. Either he asked or I did put the transmission temp on the dash, and I kind of wish I didn't, because then I had to watch it.
Just anxiety.
Just watching it cook. It's like, I'm going to call M&M on Monday and be like, yeah, we're going to send this thing back for you to look at it, because we've cooked it.
We learned a lot about what it takes for this car to be on the street, and I think next year will go better, and I'm sure it'll be faster. But yeah, we're very excited.
So what's your biggest advice to guys with similar platforms if they wanted to do something like this?
A oil to water and transition to water cooler with a radiator that was large enough to support it. Like mimic what your tow truck has. Because the additional stress on the trailer is really legit. I mean, you could drive this car around. I mean, if we didn't have the trailer, we probably would have been fine. But you're just hauling weight.
You are a tow truck this week.
Yeah. So that's probably the main thing. And cooling, heat is your enemy.
So this is one of the few imports to ever compete on Drag Week. How well perceived was it as people are walking through?
I think everyone.
A lot of weird questions.
Very well received. I mean, it's 195 cubic inches. It sounds like it's 7,000 RPM in the burnout, but it sounds like it's a million. I mean, people get excited about it. And I felt good. I know that we're asking for a lot, making 10 horsepower per inch. I mean, I know it's a lot of stress, but I didn't have to worry about lifter failures. That seems to be the common thread with the domestic engine.
Oh yes.
And I just, he asked if we do the sealed engine thing. I'm like, yeah. Like, really, if it breaks, it's going to break. So we might as well just have the sealed engine and get through. And it turned out, good.
Well, Jay, Gio from Real Street, you guys really left your mark on Drag Week. That is impressive. impressive. First 7-second import on Drag Week. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
See you guys next year?
Yes, absolutely.
Hell yes.